The quality of your drinking water can seriously affect your health. Your water source may contain harmful chemicals, minerals, or microorganisms. Some of these contaminants occur naturally, like arsenic, while others come from environmental contamination, like sewage discharge, industrial waste, or runoff from farming. Not all contaminants are bad when present in the water at appropriate levels. Water suppliers may add disinfectants to keep your water safe from harmful germs, and may add fluoride to prevent tooth decay. Knowing what levels of contaminants are in your water can help you determine whether you should take additional measures to protect yourself from potential water-related illnesses. Check out our other video in this series to learn more about specific contaminants, how they enter drinking water, and their health effects. To find out more about the quality of your water, first you'll need to know where your drinking water comes from. If you have a water meter and pay a water bill, then you have public, often called city water. If you have a water well, then you have private water. If you live in an apartment, condo, or rental house, you may need to contact your landlord or management to find out what type of water you have. Michigan has approximately 1,400 community water supplies. If you have public water, the U.S. EPA requires your water supplier to provide a water quality report, also known as a Consumer Confidence Report, each year by July 1st. The report must include information like whether the water comes from surface water or wells, and the location of the water source. The concentrations of contaminants detected in the water and the level of those contaminants allowed by the EPA. The EPA sets legal limits on over 90 contaminants. If the water has unsafe levels of any contaminants, the report must explain how they may affect your health and how the problem will be fixed. Additional information on lead and cryptosporidium is required even if these contaminants have not been found in the water, and additional information on nitrate and arsenic may be included if found above a certain threshold, even though the level detected may be considered safe. While samples for some contaminants, like lead, are taken at representative homes that receive water from the system, most monitoring occurs before the water has entered the distribution system. You may still want to get your tap water tested at home to account for any contaminants that have been picked up in the distribution system. Nearly 1.12 million households in Michigan are served by private water wells. EPA regulations that protect public water supplies do not apply to private wells. It is the owner's responsibility to ensure that their water is safe. In Michigan, wells must be tested for coliform bacteria when installed or repaired. Some localities may also require testing at other times, like when a property is sold. The Michigan Department of Health and Human Services recommends testing well water for E. coli, nitrate, and nitrite every year, and arsenic, copper, and lead every 3 to 5 years. Your local health department may recommend additional testing based on the likely contaminants in your area. You might also consider testing your well water if an infant or young child lives in your home, if a household member becomes pregnant, if there has been flooding or another disturbance near the well, or if the taste, color, or smell of your water changes. Contact your local health department or a certified drinking water lab to get a test kit. It is important to carefully follow all instructions. Remember to use only the sample bottles provided. There is a maximum allowable holding time from the time your sample is collected to the time it is analyzed, and some samples may require refrigeration and may need to be returned with ice packs. When you have your water tested, you will receive a lab report listing the concentrations of elements and bacteria present in your water for each contaminant included in the analysis package that you purchased from the lab. The US EPA hosts the online Be Well Informed tool at bewellinformed.info. This tool allows you to enter your drinking water test results into the online form and get feedback about whether the results exceed suggested limits, the health concerns related to the levels of contaminants in your drinking water, and options for water treatment. This table from the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes, and Energy provides interpretation for some common water quality tests. If your test results show a problem, you may need a water treatment system to fix it. Systems can be categorized as either point of entry or point of use treatment systems. Point of entry systems treat all the water entering the home. Point of use systems treat water in part of the home's plumbing, usually at the faucet that supplies water for drinking and cooking. Choosing a water treatment device can be confusing and complicated if more than one water quality problem exists. For example, turbidity, acidity, hardness, and iron must be controlled before activated carbon filters, reverse osmosis units, or distillers will operate efficiently. Consult with a professional to determine the best treatment approach for your specific water quality problem. Thanks for watching. We hope you feel equipped to better assess the quality of your drinking water. Please let us know what other content you'd like to see in the comments, and make sure to rock that subscribe button.